Robbie Anderson, the disgruntled former Carolina wide receiver, now ends up in Arizona. And Robbie Anderson, he's 29 years old, out of Temple. Now that Matt Rule was fired, who is the former Temple head coach, is looking for another place to play. And Cliff Kingsbury's come out and said, we don't know if Robbie Anderson's going to play. He may or may not. And even if he does, it's only going to be limited snaps. But the reason why I bump him up just a little bit higher, and if he's inactive, I'll take him out of my rankings. But right now, I want to be just a little higher because his yards per reception, 15.8. Okay. And, that is significant. He's a deep threat. And so all he needs is one play. All Robbie Anderson needs is one play. Heck, looking at the first 5 weeks, Robbie Anderson played 4 of his 5 games. He had at least 5 targets. Okay. And 3 of those games, at least 70 air yards. He finished as the wide receiver 10 in week 1 in full PPR. He had 102 receiving yards, 5 receptions, 8 targets. In that game, he played 100% of snaps, had a 30% target share against Cleveland. He had just continued to fall out of favor in the offense, decreasing to 20, 18, 17, 15, and then 0% target share. Granted, he was facing Jalen Ramsey for half of the game he played week 6 against the Rams. Reality is Robbie Anderson probably won't be playing full complement of snaps until week 8. So that's what we're talking about is Robbie Anderson. I have him bumped up just a little bit higher because of the average depth of target. Other than that, he's a high risk player. I would not recommend starting him. I still have him at wide receiver 60. So he's an extremely deep league stretch flex play that, I probably wouldn't start, and I'm monitoring if he's out, just pull him out of your lineups. There's no real reason for you to have him playing this week, except if you want to take a shot on one deep pass.